Hello, Yvonne here with my crafting therapy room, and got a chipboard album that I'm going to show you today. I've got a girlfriend at work who requested that I make 3 chipboard albums for her sisters for Christmas. So this is what I came up with. What I did was I bought 3 boxes from Michael's, just the ones with the little flip to alter, and I just made my own chipboard albums out of just cardboard from home. So this is what I've done. Anyway, so what I did, I guess I'll sort of explain to you how I put this together. So what I did was I started out by painting all of the edges with my black acrylic paint, just so that the white wouldn't show through. Then I adhered my pattern paper, and this is a paper stack from Creative Memories, and it's an older stack that they used to have. I don't even know if they still have it anymore. It's just the black and white power palette, but it comes with matching paper ribbon and photo mats and paper flowers. Anyway, so that's the paper line that I used. And so on the front of it, what I did was, this is a vellum sentiment that I had that I just put on here and Mod Podged on. I actually covered all of the papers with a coat of Mod Podge just to protect them if she's going to put it out on her coffee table from fingerprints and all that kind of stuff. I attached a bling, and most of my bling and embellishments comes from our local dollar store. I don't have access to a Michael's or a scrapbooking store on a regular basis in our small city. So basically my scrapbooking supplies, unless I can get to the city, are from our local dollar store. So it's a good thing they've got a good selection. Anyway, so on the front I've got that. Then I've got a cluster of I Am Roses. I know I go on and on and on about these things, but honestly they are the best roses to work with. They're gorgeous. And that butterfly came from our local dollar store, as did these little sprigs that I put in here. Now, this is a Stampin' Up! Brad that I put on there, and that's holding this piece of black tulle. Now, the black tulle came from these rosettes that I put on the front of this box. Aren't those gorgeous? Look at them, hey? It came with a really wide piece of black tooling. I didn't want all this black tooling on my project, so what I did was I just cut around the flowers and then turned around and used the black tooling on my project that I cut off. So here's a strip of it here that I used to wrap around the button to keep the box closed, and I've got some of it peeking out from behind the flowers here, as well as some cheesecloth on the bottom as well. So that's the front of it with the pretty little rosettes. So you open up the box, and inside is my chipboard album. So I've decorated the front of it here, and then on the inside I just left it painted with the black tape, or black paint. I covered up where I had adhered the button. What I did was I had, the box didn't close very well after I had it all painted and Mod Podged and all that kind of stuff, so I attached a button that I had out of my stash that I thought really matched. It's a little rose button, and I just punched a hole through the cardboard, put a piece of wire through, and so this piece of paper back here is just hiding that wire. So yeah, that's the box that the chipboard album will sit in, and then here's the album. So I made it for her sisters, or 3 of her sisters. This is for one of them. I don't have a cinch or whatever else, so I use binder rings. Tied a bunch of fibers and lace and sparkly ribbon to the edges, just to add some decoration to them and hide them. Made my very first zipper flower, and put it on the front, as well as these crystal sprigs. Came from, I believe our local thrift shop is where I found these ones. And then a little butterfly. Now the butterfly is from this paper, or from this embellishment pack that you can get at Michael's, and these I picked up the last time I was able to get into the city. So yeah, lots of fun with those. So yeah, a little bit of a swirl, some ribbon out of my stash. Most of my ribbon comes from our local thrift shop. And yeah, cute, isn't it? I love it. And then, of course, some bling. Dotted the eye with some bling. So that's the front cover. Put a doily in behind the sprig and the butterfly here. And put a bling in the middle of my zipper flower as well. So you open up the front page, and what I did here was made a bit of a sleeve here, and I put some eyelet lace on the paper sleeve that I made. And these little crocheted flowers, aren't they gorgeous? I've got a friend of mine in town here who is decluttering her craft space, and her mom made these crocheted flowers, and they are beautiful. So I've got a bag of them. Some of them are white, some of them she's dyed with different kinds of tea. They're gorgeous. Love it. And this, again, this lace is from my stash, and probably got it at our local thrift store. Anyways, so in that I put another little folder. So this little bling here is from our local dollar store and was attached to a bobby pin. So it was actually a hair accessory. So I saw them in the thing. There was 2 on a card for $1. Well, you're not going to get bling like that at any craft or scrapbooking store for 50 cents each. So brought them home, ripped these suckers off the bobby pins, and voila, you got sparkly bling for 50 cents. Velcroed it shut, and a couple of places for some journaling, or not journaling, pictures on there. So you can put one on the back, I guess, if she wants to as well. And then this tucks in behind on the sleeve there. Another place for a photo. I put a little tag here that had a butterfly on it, and once again, the little butterfly bling that I put on top of the one that was on the tag already is from a bobby pin that came from our local, our dollar store. So a place for a photo, and if she wants to journal on the tag or whatever, she can do that. Flipping it over, and she's got another place. Now this paper pack here, I was telling you about the paper flowers that come in the pack. Well, these are them, and I just layered a couple of them. One's got script on it, one's got polka dots. And then this button here is out of my own stash. So it's a little flower button that I thought looked kind of cute in the middle of the polka dotted one. So another tag that I've included there that she can journal on or put a picture on. The fibers are all from just my stash as well. And then a strip of bling covers the little slider thing that I put on here. That's the technical term, the slider thing. Yeah. Now moving on to this one. This was fun. So again, another one of my bobby pin blings. This bling is from, I believe this one came from a scrapbooking store, because it had the flower and it had this on the same card as well. So I can't remember, but I knew the flower had another one of these swirls on this side that I just cut off. So what I did here was, here's another one of my Stampin' Up! Brads, and these are their antique brads. Love them. So I've got a piece of elastic thread here that I've put around there, and then this opens up. So again, she can put a picture here. I just took a piece of the designer paper and just made a strip there to hold this hinge, because I kind of thought of this after I already had the black thing down there. So yeah, she can put a picture here. Here's another piece of that bling that was on that same card with the flower and the other one that I've got on the other technical term, strappy thing, of course. And a couple more tags that she can put a picture on, write on, whatever. And some more fibers there. Flipping it over, just another place again for a photo. Another one of the stacked flowers that comes in the kit. So this one's got the polka dots and the striped, and then I just put a pearl brad in the center of it. And then this lace again, and you'll see what I did here is I took individual bling and put them in between the zigzag stitch that's on the top of that eyelet lace. Gorgeous stuff. And there's a tag that fits in behind that photo mat, so she can write on it or, again, attach more photos if that's what she chooses. Another place for a photo here. on this page, and some blinged out flowers that again I got from our local dollar store. Again, I just thought they matched so nicely with the paper and had to put them down. Now here's another kind of a cool little photo spot. So these silk flowers, usually when I buy silk flowers, doesn't matter if they're from Michael's or the dollar store or whatever, when I bring them home I usually yank them all off the stems because I don't use them in the stems on projects, and then that way I can take them apart and layer them. So that's what I've done with this one. This is just basically a bunch of flowers that have been layered from different flowers that I took apart, put a bling in the center of it, and yeah, big silky flower. Couple of pieces of bling again, and put the little toggle thing to hold it shut so she can open it up, and she can put a picture on that side, she can journal on that side, there's lines on that paper if she wants. Then that just swings shut again, and the last page here that she can put some another photo on. I've had this flower in my stash forever and love it, but it was just never fit wherever I put it, but yeah, I like it on here. Some more little blinged out sticker flowers that I found at the dollar store, and another blinged out one there. But yeah, so there's another place for her to put a picture, and then some more lace from my stash that I would have got at our local thrift shop, and then again just added some rhinestones to the top of it there just to bling it out, and the back page with my sticker and my name on it. So so yeah, that is the chipboard album that I made. Number 1 down, 2 to go, and yeah, fits in there. I'm going to give you a real sneak peek here at the next one that I did up because I just love it. And this is a paper pack from close to my heart, and it had peacock feathers on it. So I asked one of the girls, you know, does anybody have peacock feathers at home? Well, of course nobody did, but the girl I was making it for ran out and to our local florist shop and brought me back a peacock feather. And this is what I wanted to do with it. So yeah, this is the front of the box for the next one that I'm making. And this one I painted in a chocolate brown with my acrylic paints, and then put some off-white rosettes on the front of it. So yeah, isn't that a gorgeous peacock feather? My prima flower, that center is actually purple. It looks like it's blue in the picture, but it's not. And then these are just some flowers I picked up at our dollar store. But yeah, so that's the box for the next one. That's all I have done. I can't show you any more on that one. So yeah, that's it for now, and thank you very much for stopping by. I do appreciate it. Bye-bye.